Yo, my brother, what you doing?
Ain't hanging out, kid. It's Friday
Yeah.
night.
Oh yeah, it is Friday night. That's right.
Uh, oh, busy day, busy day. How you doing?
Yeah, just
Same shit.
busy. Fucking busy.
Yeah, man. Listen, what's going on with all the mom killings, man?
Which ones?
Mom killings.
Well, you tell me. They over there.
Another motherfucker killed it. Sorry. Can I keep going?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
don't care.
Well, I'm allowed to call him that.
Yeah.
You know, some dude killed his mom with hit her over the head with a brick. Now they're saying he's sick, that he was a schizophrenic.
What'd she do to piss him off?
Well, I know. I mean, what can a mom possibly do to their kid to piss them off that bad? I don't think anything.
You got a pen and a paper?
All right.
I'm fucking here, boy.
I mean, not that bad, man.
No, not that bad.
Not that bad. You know what I'm saying?
You just leave. I mean, if it's that bad, just leave.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. Walk away.
And I mean, like I said the other day, I mean, people seem possessed.
Goddamn world's falling apart.
I don't know. Where's the love for your parents, man? You gotta honor them. You know what I'm saying?
What it says.
You know, and all these killings, and yeah, it's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad to hear stuff like that. But anyways, you know, the other fool still they haven't sentenced him yet, but hope by the end of next week he should be sentenced. See how much he gets.
Yeah.
For the brother and mom also. So let's see.
All right.
See how that works out. On your end.
No, nothing. Hey, you got Netflix over there. Check out there's this series called Black Mirror. It's older. Black Mirror from the UK. I think the first one is really out there. I don't want to ruin it for you. The first one's really out there. Season one's got like 3 episodes. The first one is good. The second one is so. But I was watching one last night, and listen, they've got some things. You know when you see a movie, and you're like, it's in the future,
right?
It's in the future.
Okay, yeah.
And then fucking 20, like when we saw iPhones when we were kids.
Yeah,
people were talking on these camera phones and shit. You're like, get the fuck out. It's impossible. You think that's impossible.
The Jetsons.
Right. You can't talk on a phone and be live that fast. It's impossible.
Yeah.
You just don't.
And
then here we are. Fucking iPhone at people. And then the kids growing up today going, you used to do what? Get on a phone? And they don't get it. So this creator is either has a hell of imagination, but I think what he's doing, man, this guy is on the money.
On point.
It's almost scary.
Really?
Because and he does the same kind of, it's every episode is different. It's not like a continuing story. Every episode is different, but in a lot of the episodes, the people have the same characteristics. For example, there's one where they've got some sort of implant in their eye, and you can't tell, right? Okay. You can't tell. And they walk around with this little gadget in their hand, right? And they can fast forward to any time. Anytime. Right. They just go back like this conversation me and you had 2 years ago. And we're going, no, I didn't say that. And they go, and they freeze for a second. They stop moving. Their eyes turn like a little grayish because now they're actually watching a movie inside their head. But they're watching it like it's real time, So they could actually be talking to the other person while they're reviewing this and going, okay, wait, I'm searching. All right, well, no, I said that. And this person can be watching the same exact thing from his perspective. Crazy shit, right? And they can
Bluetooth.
Huh?
You got Bluetooth.
Well, this one scene, what happened? This girl, what the fuck happened? He ended up, he was at the dinner table, right? Okay. He was at the dinner table. Him and his wife, and he's looking at her in the dinner table. Now, this is live shit. He's looking at her in the dinner table, and he's noticing she's acting strange when this other dude's talking. She's smiling and she's laughing at jokes that are stupid, right?
Right.
So he's kind of getting, wait a minute, something ain't right here. So what does he do? He takes his little gadget and starts going backwards to all the conversations that this guy was around his wife. And he starts looking at, he can zoom in on her eyes. He can zoom in on any part of the room of anything that happened in the past. You know, it's like getting a video and then finding a little spot and zooming it. And he's searching around, looking and going, wait a minute, watching her eyes, watching this guy. And now he's putting shit 2 and 2 together. So she ends up, what was it? Was she pregnant? Oh, she has a baby. I think she has a baby is what happens. Oh. She has a baby. And he can actually, oh, let's say you had something in your brain, right? You can play it on the damn TV.
Now, this is some kind of Terminator shit.
No, this is like, it's not like super advanced, but he goes, he ends up catching her. I can't remember what the hell happened, but he ends up catching her and he's accusing her of cheating. And she goes, no. He goes, okay, let me see it. So play it on the TV basically, right? So I can watch it. At this time and this day, put it on the fucking TV.
We got some kind of gadget that records everything.
And yeah, it's like a brain implant. And instead of it being a memory, it's actually like a videotape or it's burned, and you can just go back and back and back. And he goes, put it on TV, let me watch it. And she goes, oh, well, I erased it. And he goes, but anyway, he goes and come to find out, he got a snapshot of her, and she, you know, it was like this day, and he goes, wait, stop. And there she is on the particular day in her bedroom or in his bedroom, and he wasn't even in town, and she's naked. And that was the day his baby was conceived. And he goes, is that my kid? I'm so sorry. Well, he busted her ass with that shit.
That creepy shit, man.
Man, his shit was, but wait, that was just the one that was odd. And then I saw the one what was it, last night? Oh man, it talked about, Carlos, about people, every time someone had a transaction between two people, whether it was me buying a cup of coffee at Starbucks or some shit like that. Every single transaction, you'd rate the person. You would rate them. You get up to a 5.0. No one gets a 5-star rating, right?
Right.
But you were judged on what your rating was. It's just like a status thing, right? So people that were really famous had like a 4.8, 4.5.
It's like your fucking credit.
Just like your credit.
You got a beacon fucking score.
With these implants in their eyes, this is a different episode. When you look at someone, it immediately recognizes their face. It's like Google glasses. It look at their face, and he's got a 4.8 star average, and you're like, damn. And you couldn't do anything without having people know, you know, what your rating is, what your name is, and man, they could, oh, here's 5 stars, here's 5 stars, or fuck you up real quick and give you 1 star, and you go way down to like 3. When you go to rent a car, they go, okay, you like to rent a car today? Yeah, okay. Well, you only have a 3.8 star rating, so we can only give you that car. I mean, it was unfucking real. And that's almost what we're doing today about like with Instagram, and it's the same shit. They just twisted it a little way. And this girl was doing everything she could to get a 4-point-something rating. I mean, everything.
I feel sorry for future mobsters and drug dealers and cartels. And
I
all
was
that.
like, man, is this
shit?
What the world is coming to? And this guy, whoever created this shit, and it was all under had some implant in the eyeball, and they could recall anything at any time.
You're not going to need the police then?
No. Well, you know, they're going out the window anyway. That's what they're doing here, getting rid of them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you were rude to someone, right? If you're rude to someone, they rate you right away. Every transaction you had with the person. Hi, how you doing? You're sitting in the elevator next to them. Oh, how? Beep, beep. And they would aim their phone at the other person, and they'd go 5 stars, and you get 5 stars back. Or if they were a dick, you give them 5 stars, they give you 2 stars. Like, bitch, would you?
What year was this, man?
That was the thing. I think it was a while ago. This wasn't something new. If they did that today, I'd say, okay, social media and all, but I think this shit was created not very, very long ago, but I think it's at least 5, 6 years old.
In the movie, supposedly what time?
Oh, definitely in the future. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you exactly which one to watch because I watched that shit last night. I was like, oh man.
I'm not getting none of those fucking chips.
Look, and they couldn't survive without them. If you didn't have it, you were finished. You couldn't buy, you couldn't do you couldn't do anything unless you had it.
Okay.
You had to have it.
Wow.
You had to have it. There was no question asked.
That's messed up. That's messed up. Well, I'm glad, we grew up in our time and we had a little bit of freedom. I mean, it's more controlled now, but we had a little bit of freedom. We can do a lot.
Shit ain't over yet.
Not over yet. Yeah. Well, whoever like how they say, whoever creates the law also makes the how do you say, the loophole, right?
Yeah.
We got to find the loophole with all this. Well, no, I mean those movies, okay, but it's not my type of movie. I like what I don't know if they're showing it. They're announcing it over there, but the Godfather is supposed to be coming out.
Which one?
The new one.
With
they're announcing it here.
Al Pacino?
Al Pacino and all them, yeah. Well, Al Pacino died in the last one, no?
I don't know. Was that 3? So this Godfather 4?
Yes, I don't know. They're announcing it here soon. I'm looking forward to that.
Really?
Yeah. I like the Godfather.
Yeah, it was good back then, but now with the way the mob has changed, I wonder if they're really gonna.
Yeah, but still, you know what I mean? It gives you, I like that, like I told you one time, I like the strategy and the way of thinking and the way that they analyze things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like that movie. I like those. I think Andy Garcia is the new Godfather, no?
He was good. Andy Garcia was good.
Good actor.
Yeah, really good actor.
He's a really good actor. Man, but that's a wild movie, Tony. The one you watch.
I watched that, I don't know how many times. Godfather 1, 2. My dad would pop in the VHS.
The gadget one, the one that you were just telling me about.
Huh?
The one that you were just telling me about, the gadget one.
Man, it's not a movie. It's just a TV show. And every month, every week, he's got a different episode. But this just goes to show you where his mind is and where our future could possibly go. And it's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched. Simple implant. And you're basically recording everything you see. And somehow you can watch it back in your head. Instead of recalling a memory, you're actually recalling, goddamn, something burned in your brain.
Crazy. It's crazy. Listen, somebody in the comment section from our last video,
yeah,
somebody said, what was it, that I was starting a limestone cartel. I thought that was funny. You know why? Because it already exists. You know, that the illegal mining over here, you know what I mean, that that's mostly like the guerrillas, the paramilitaries, the cartels, the Gulf cartel, the other cartel, all these illegal organizations. That's one of their strong businesses. But right. not only the rock though. The main one is gold. The gold, right. Emerald. You know, there's a lot of emerald over here. Gold, emerald, sand, the rock. You know what I'm saying? The sub base and stuff like that. That's there's a lot of money in that. And here in the coast is the biggest place where it exists on my end, more or less, the rock thing and the sand thing, because of so much development that's coming over here. The coast is, like I told you the other day, they're making a Disney, they're doing the racetracks, they're doing, Trump is over here, they're doing a whole bunch of construction. This thing is going to be the window for international market here in the coast. Yeah. And a lot of illegal mining over here, you know what I mean, and backed up by certain government people, as always. You know what I'm saying? There's been killings here and stuff like that, people fighting over mines and stuff, you know. Thank God I'm away from all that. You know what I mean? It affected us when they first started, because things that we used to sell for 11 bucks, somebody would come and try and sell it for 50 cents.
Damn.
I mean, they didn't have to pay for licenses. They don't pay for it. You know what I'm saying? We got to pay for licenses. We got to pay for permits, we got to pay for everything. So that's why, even though we own the land, it's still, you still got.
Yeah, but you could win a contract, right? Because you got it low. You win a contract, you bring in 3 trucks of yours, and then you bring in 10 trucks of the illegal shit. Who the fuck's gonna know?
They do that. They do that here. They do that.
No one's checking that much.
The thing is that when you do stuff like that, you're messing up the market.
Right, but you already won the contract.
Yeah, no, and that part, yeah. But no, but this company, no. I mean, like they're using their own trucks. Like the trucks that we're using now, I'm the one that tells them, send me 20 trucks, send me 30 trucks. All their trucks have GPSs.
Oh, if they're using their own trucks, you're in trouble because you can't send them to a different quarry.
No. They got to come to me.
Or you can have the shit come from the other quarry and dump it off in your place. Hypothetically.
That's asking for trouble. Today, I was when you called me. Remember, I told you I was at the quarry. You see how dark I am today. I took a little sun today because I said I'm gonna be today. I said I'm gonna be there all day. I want to see what the hell's going on. And then I'm by the rock piles and the sand and all this stuff. I'm walking around the quarry all over the place, and this damn helicopter starts. We're like, oh shit.
Oh boy.
Here we go. My sister goes, oh shit, they're coming for you again. I go, hell no, it ain't me this time. Helicopter started, but it wasn't a police helicopter. It was a white helicopter. I can tell it was a government helicopter, but it flew around like about 6 times. I don't know what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But I said, well, nothing happened. I mean, we're straight. But you know, it was just funny. Like everybody go, oh shit, they're coming for you again. Like, it wasn't me, not me. This time for real, it wasn't me. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's a lot of illegal mining over here. Right now, since it's election year, they're all shut down.
What? The mines?
Legal ones.
Okay.
They're all shut
I
down.
see. It's a power move. So he gets reelected.
Move. Exactly. So they're all shut down. You know, but I know guys here that have gone to war, and they've made millions of dollars with these illegal mines. Millions. I can imagine over there down in the jungle where they want the gold mines. Remember that I was telling you, let's go, and they offered me the gold, and I practically closed the deal. Yeah. But I told them, you got to bring it here. No, they wanted me to come get it. I'm not going to no damn jungle with a whole bunch of money to fucking no. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny shit.
You bring me the gold here. I don't care anywhere in this city, but I'm in this city. I'll transfer you the money. I'll take you the money in cash, no problem. But it's got to be here. I'm not going anywhere with no. They want you to go to the jungle. Not me.
What would make them think you're that fucking stupid?
Because they got idiots that do it.
That's insane.
Yeah, and it's not, and you're not dealing with like those are in the illegal ones, and then in the legal ones, it's a total different process of buying, because you got to pay royalties to the state. You got to, you know what I'm saying? There's a certain how do you say? There's a process in order for you to buy this gold. You know, not with these guys. These guys, no, we got it. Look, they send you the picture. No, they take a picture with a newspaper with today's date and all that. Oh shit, you know, it's today's date. Yeah, he does got it. Boom, and they head out there with the money. You staying here.
Oh wow.
Or you don't come back. One of the two. You're in the jungle. They disappear you. You know. So yeah, that does. Huh?
Speaking of disappeared, where's Michael Francis?
I was here. I actually was watching. Somebody sent me an email to watch something about him, and I was actually listening to one of them where he's talking about murder. Have
you ever killed anybody?
Yeah, they're asking him that, and then he approaches it like, why does everybody that's in the game or in the life, as they call it, why is it that the most thing that attracts people is the murders? Why? There's so much to the life than just murders. Murders is what was it? It's awful or something like that. He said.
This is a new video.
No, I don't think so. I think it's from a year ago. I don't know. I don't. It's in the email. I'll forward it to you.
Okay.
But it's not a new. No, because he was announcing that sit down that he had with Sammy. He's saying that in that video he was saying that it was coming out soon or something like that. So that you wait for it. So no, it's older. But he's talking about that. That's what everybody's interested in, and in a way, I see that because a lot of people want to hear all the dark stories. They want to hear all the action. They want to hear, you know what I'm saying? That they're not really interested in how the mob might work, or technically and stuff like. They want to know the hardcore stuff.
Yeah, but I tell you what, listen, there's a million guys that do cons. It's not just for the mob. Who's that fucking guy, fucking jerk off, Matt Cox. All right, he's got a big YouTube channel. This motherfucker did the title fraud thing, right?
Okay. Oh, okay. I remember him.
He did a shitload, and he was making millions of dollars robbing people. That's a racket.
Yeah.
He's no mobster.
Yeah.
Just someone who knows how to go, you know what, I'll fucking fudge that and rob people. And eventually he got caught, right? The smartest thing he did, in my opinion, was how he got out of jail. Getting stories from people while he's in prison and telling on them while he's in jail. That was the cleverest thing. But looking at from the YouTube people's perspective, all right, cool. I heard how you stole this money. And then we hear it. How many different ways can you steal money? There's fraud, and there's a tax scam, and there's all this. People want to know who got knocked off.
Yeah. They want to hear the action.
And the power move, like Sammy the Bull did, knocked off with John Gotti, who knocked off Paul Castellano to become boss. And that's interesting. Making money off of a scam, even if making money off of a million bricks, but it just went smooth, is not really.
It's just,
who cares? It's just another million bricks.
Exactly.
Right? Tell me about the 10 bricks that went crazy. That's what I want to hear.
That we had to shoot it out or something.
Yeah. You want to hear a fucking funny story? It wasn't a funny fucking story. I had a buddy, Lenny. And Lenny was Colombian, but he was white as me. And he was a surfer too. He was a surfer dude.
Okay.
And I got pulled in for, what the fuck did they pull me in for? I had turned myself in, I got pulled over for some shit, and they were arresting me. They already had me dead to rights. They were just pulling me over to see if they can get me for more shit.
Right.
Anyway, I ran and they caught me. Then they emptied a fucking can of pepper spray in my mouth and up my nose.
Ooh.
They fucked me up good. So anyway, I'm sitting in Broward, waiting to get bailed out, and it's 8 hours to get processed, fucking another 6 hours to get out, and I'm exhausted. I go home and I fucking fall asleep to the next day. Right. The next day I get up and my beeper's going haywire. It's my buddy Joey Richards, and Joey Richards and I and Lenny were all buddies. And Joey Richards, he would bring in, or he could sell 1,000 pounds of weed, Carlos, and fucking he goes, bring me 500, just like that, bring me 500. It's gone. And you wouldn't believe who's selling it. These fucking high school kids.
Oh yeah.
With 18, 17, they're popping out fucking pounds and pounds of regs, not the crippy shit that we're talking about. We're talking, $1,000 a pound. So he calls me, he goes, bro, what'd you do? I go, what did I do? He goes, how could you burn Lenny? I go, what? He goes, how the fuck did you burn Lenny? I go, what are you talking about? I just got out of fucking jail. He goes, I know. And they just kicked his fucking door in and said, because of you. Listen, the cops, Carlos, the cops did this so good. They did this good, right?
Huh.
I go, tell Lenny to call me right now. So Lenny calls me and I go, what happened? He goes, bro, they kicked the fucking door in and they said it was because of you. I said, where you at? I'll meet you right now. Right? Fucking rat doesn't do that. I go, where are you? I'm going to come see you right the fuck now. So we go, I meet him at Hooters in Hollywood, and he's telling me what happened. So I'm thinking, wait a minute, cops can't just kick your door in. They got to have a search warrant.
Right.
Okay. And he goes, when they came in the house, they knew about the 10-kilo deal we did 2 days ago. We did 10 bricks 2 days before.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, they kicked the door in, they fucking come around. I said, Lenny, what'd you get arrested for? He goes, I had 25 pounds of weed there. And he had he had a receipt of, you know, where you keep your shit in the warehouse? You used to keep that shit in the warehouse. Well, he had a warehouse and it had an address and his name on it, or not his name, but someone's name on it. He had it in a drawer. And when they grabbed it, he grabbed it and he stuck it in his mouth and tried to eat it. Right? So he had a half a brick in the warehouse. Okay. Now this is how it's fucking stupid. They're like, you need to sign this paper. We want to search the warehouse. He goes, it's not mine. The warehouse isn't mine. I don't, da, da, da. So his kid was in the house. Little Anthony. They call little Anthony. They go, we're taking him to Child Protective Services. And he was like, fuck it, take him. I'll have his grandma pick him up. But his girlfriend that was at that, you better sign that fucking paper. They're taking my kid. I'm like, they're taking him just for, not for long. You know, a few hours. Big deal.
Right.
Signs the fucking paper. And he gets charged with a half a brick in the state. You see, they're smart. So they're gonna charge him in the state, a half a brick. So now he's looking at, what is a half a brick? I think it's 10 years. Okay. So he's telling me this whole fucking story and how they know about the 10 kilos. And then I set him up with the 10 kilos. I go, Lenny,
we're taking the 10 kilos.
Why aren't you charged with the 10 kilos?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I go, listen, you would have got caught. You got caught with the fucking half a brick. I go, tell me who came to your house? Who did you give some shit out of the front door? Who do you know that came into the fucking house? He goes, nobody, I swear nobody. I said, okay. And then as we're talking, I remember this girl I knew. She goes, you know, I called your phone and somebody answered and was saying all kinds of weird shit on the phone because the cops grabbed me and grabbed my phone, right? They grabbed the phone, the beeper. Well, she actually beeped me and the cops called her back. And the cops are like, what do you want? What do you need? I got whatever you need. And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, this girl, Christy, her name was Christy. She had a friend with her, right? I don't know who the fucking friend was. Fuck douchebag.
Okay.
And the friend tells Chrissy, tell him I'll see him. I'll see him. I need a little this and a little that. Chrissy goes, are you crazy? She goes, well, I'll see him. So Chrissy tells me this fucking story. So when I'm in the car with Lenny, I remember the story and I go, hold on, let me call Chrissy. Lenny knew Chrissy also. We all knew each other. So right. I get her on the phone. I go, Chrissy, tell me what happened the other day. She goes, well, you got popped and I called your beeper. This guy calls back and he says he's ready to meet anybody, anytime, wherever you're at. I said, who are you with? She goes, I was with, I think her name was Lori. I think her name was Lori. Now, Lori has a baby, brand new, fucking 9 months old. I said, what did Lori do? She goes, oh, she went to see him. I said, when's the last time you seen Lori? She goes, not since then. Now I'm talking to Lenny and I look over and I go, Lori, his fucking face turned beet red. He starts pounding on the wheel. I'm gonna fucking kill her. And I'm thinking, well, he goes, I gave her an 8-ball out of the house. She came in my fucking house with the baby in her arms. Lori, the girl I wouldn't fuck deal with, is best friends with Lenny's girlfriend. Mm-hmm. So here's how loose lips sink ships, right? He goes in, she goes in and buys the 8-ball, has no clue about the 10-kilo deal or anything like that, right? Right. But the day prior, right after we did the deal, right? Lenny's girlfriend goes over to her house and Lenny and Tony are over at the house. They're doing 10 blah, 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 man. And just, this fucking girl didn't see it, but she heard it. So when the cops the cops get the girl off of my beeper, right?
Right.
And she's got her fucking baby at McDonald's. She meets him at McDonald's.
Man.
Cops grab her and say, we're taking your kid. You go in here, blah, blah, blah. You just need to give us someone. And she goes, I don't know anyone. I don't know anybody. He goes, well, we're taking you and your kid to fucking, you're going to prison. You're going to lose your baby. And she goes, what about a 10-kilo deal? And boy, Hollywood police, they were like, what? 10 kilos? What do you mean? And well, she gave them the whole fucking story. And the cops go, this is what we'll do. You go to Lenny's house and buy an 8-ball. So we can raid the house. And we'll say, Cooch, was the one who did it because I'm locked up.
Right.
Within 24 hours.
Wow.
While I was locked in prison, right? I was locked up. Just all, and she goes, and he'll never know. He'll think it was, they'll think it was Cooch. We'll tell him he did this, and this. It will all look like him. She goes, all right, deal. Well, fucking Lenny found out. Oh no, we were actually parked off of fucking I-75 in the middle of the woods. When I told him this, I said, meet me wherever you want. You know, he tells me, meet me off of fucking I-75 down the dirt road.
Alligator Alley or something like that.
Yeah, well, it wasn't Alligator Alley, but it was over near Hollywood.
Yeah.
Before they did all this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is one-way fucking trip if he thinks I really did this, right? But I'm going because I didn't do it. Right. And thank God I figured it out. Thank God. Well, I tell him this fucking story, Carlos. He's pounding on the wheel and he goes, follow me. And I'm like, all right, I'll follow him. I don't know what the fuck. He fucking takes off 100 miles an hour. He goes, where's he do? He goes straight to her fucking house. And her house is 3 blocks from the police station. Pulls in the fucking driveway, kicks on the front door. This is like a house. Kicks open the fucking door, you cunt. She opens the door with her fucking skinny boyfriend, and the boyfriend points at me and goes, he's a federal agent. I go, oh boy, you really he goes, I'm gonna fucking kill you. So I had told Lenny, don't do this. If you're gonna do it, you know how to do it. You don't need to go there and do this. Right now, they don't know that you know. Keep it that way.
Right.
And something happened. I didn't know. I thought it was Cooch who did it. Well, he blew that one. The next day, they come and arrest him. All right. They come and arrest him. They bring him in front of the judge and they go, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, the cops want to revoke his bond for tampering with a witness. And his lawyer goes, Your Honor, we had no idea she was the witness until just now when the police said that. My client had no idea that was the witness. He did his fucking spun it on him. And the judge goes, you stay away from her. Fucking gave him one more chance.
Wow.
I fucking got by the skin of my ass on that one. And I told him, I said, Lenny, this is easy. You don't have to go to prison. You know what I mean? You don't have to go to prison. This is an easy fix. But his ass went to fucking prison.
Wow. How long?
He pled out. I think he got 2 years. He just pled out.
Oh, no, half a brick.
No, half a brick. He got a half a brick. He gets 2 years. I get an ounce and I get fucking 4. I'm 16. And that other fucking douchebag, what was his name? 6'9"?
Yeah.
He does that thing with the kid.
Oh, what was it? Yeah, he didn't do any time supposedly, no? Well, how long did he do?
He got probation. He wasn't a juvenile, was he?
Oh.
No, he was 18. He got charged as a youthful offender. I got charged as a fucking adult. Where you know what? They're prejudiced against Italians. They always have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for real. You get an Italian? So? Yeah, absolutely. You get Colombians all day long for drug dealing. You get an Italian, it's like fucking, all right, we got you. We're going to make an example. What example? Nobody knows. Nobody cares. It's not like I'm on the fucking billboard somewhere. We made an example out of him. No. Yeah. Horse shit.
It's crazy. I think it's just a matter of how you handle yourself with the cops and how do you call it, the prosecutor, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had no choice.
If they're just you know what I mean. If they don't give them what they want, they're gonna.
Yeah. The only thing that was on my side, not my whole case, was the judge. The judge was the only one. He was
being fair.
He was a hanging judge. He killed more people than anyone in fucking history. Judge Coker. In 18 months, he sentenced more people to the death penalty. And I'm thinking, why am I in front of usually death penalty judges, they get murder cases, right? 1 ounce of powder. What am I doing in front of him? He asked, why is this case in front of me? It's supposed to be a lottery. My ass was no lottery. I said, but he was actually like, this is bullshit. Make the case disappear. And then he tried the case. So
he's just strict, and yeah, they go by levels, no?
He was the only decent one, was the fucking judge. He would have thrown it out if he could, but he couldn't.
He couldn't. He was just being fair, more or less. You know what I'm saying? And being strict, being following the rules and his laws. That's what he was doing.
You want to know something funny? I saw the prosecutor in 7-Eleven afterwards.
You buy him a Slurpee?
When I got out of prison, I was in 7-Eleven and I looked over and I saw that motherfucker. In my heart, he wasn't running, he ran.
Wow.
I don't mean walk fast. He fucking he ran out the fucking door. He fucking ran out the door. And then I got big balls and got out the door and I said, "That's right, motherfucker, you better run."
Oh man, crazy. Hey, Sammy's better?
Actually, we got an email. No, was it an email or a comment? Someone said that he posted on his website that he's doing good. I don't know if he's better, but he's doing good.
He hasn't shown up in public yet.
Yeah.
Fuck. So
he's really got this fucking round. This round is no joke, man.
Yeah. And Franchise, he was interviewing, what was his name?
Anthony Ruggiero, what the fuck his name is, Junior, right?
Yeah, something like that. They're both, their fathers were friends, and then they knew each other since they were kids and stuff like that.
That's interesting. Our fathers were friends. I know Mike likes to talk about his dad. And he's got another guy talking. I don't know who the other guy is. I didn't even watch it. I've heard about him, but I can't see two guys talking about our dads used to do this and our dads used to do that. But I haven't seen, I think we might have burned a hole in Mike's ass.
Because they were talking just like the way that you and I talk. It was like through a Zoom call or something like that. It wasn't like they usually do in a studio and stuff like that they're together. No, right. It was like a call. They were.
Well, this seems to be the end thing. Well, I don't know if it's in for everybody, but I think the people on YouTube prefer just the casual, but it's not casual if it's set up.
Yeah, you got to be natural. Sometimes we look, sometimes we come dry, we looking for things to say. You know what I'm saying? And but we don't want to start bullshitting. You know what I mean?
Right.
We just start talking about real things. But yeah, that's what everybody wants, natural stuff. They don't want scripted stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I don't like, to be honest, not that it really matters, but I see that these people put a lot of effort into, they got a microphone. I can understand if you can't hear, like your shit, that I get. Okay. But in general, I mean, they got the microphone, the headphones, and I'm like, do you really need all that shit? It looks too staged.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone put in a comment that at least me, that I should invest in a studio and all this stuff.
Nobody cares.
I'm tired when I get home. You know what I mean? I'll start once I start recording again we'll start doing it in the music studio.
Right. But you know what a headache that is? I wonder what the people think. What do you think? Does it really matter if you're in a studio, or does it feel more authentic the way me and Carlos are doing it? I'm at my house, he's at his house.
Exactly. And we're just kicking it.
You're just kicking it. How can you just be kicking it if you're in your studio and I'm in my studio? I guess you could be kicking it, but if they want real,
you got the TV with the, what do you call it, the teleprompter?
The monitor.
We're looking at it and you're reading that.
Yeah. No. If they want like real kicking it is like this. I'm in my living room and you're in yours, and the fucker we're kicking it.
And the cat jumps up. The cat jumps up and all this stuff and all that shit.
Yeah. Fucking goddamn, where's that cat? That bitch. I tell you what. Anybody knows anything about cats, especially this one, the Maine Coon. You can pet him. I got him laid. He's laid out. He stretches on his, like this, on his belly. Before you couldn't touch his stomach. He'd fucking bite the shit out of you. Now I got him. I could touch him anywhere except for his paws. He don't like that. But you'll be petting him and he'll be going, oh, fucking great, and loving it and rolling around. And out of nowhere, Carlos, fucking out of nowhere, you're doing the same thing. Ain't doing anything different. Out of nowhere, fucking bite your hand, all four claws for a split second, and then hauls ass.
He's bipolar.
I'm like, this motherfucker.
You got a bipolar cat, man.
I'm dripping blood. I'm like, this motherfucker. You can't clip his nails. I mean, you could. I'd have to drop him off somewhere.
Yeah.
But
He'd be pissed when he gets back.
But man, he's a motherfucker. This cat.
He's a beast.
And
Oh,
let me tell you one more thing. They stink. I was thinking, this cat smells so bad. I'm like, I've never smelled anything like this before. And I wash him. After you wash him, he's good. But the same smell comes back, right? I'm like, what is that smell of this motherfucker? I can smell him from my feet. He walks by me, he comes up here.
Ooh.
Right here, this motherfucker wants to lay on my pillow.
Ooh.
Get out of your mother. You know what it is?
Uh-huh.
His fucking breath.
Oh.
Cat breath. Listen, dog breath. There's something about dog breath. It's dog. It's not that bad. Cat breath. What he does is he takes his fucking mutt paw, right? He licks his fucking paw, and he combs his fucking hair with his stinky ass shit, and he rubs it all over me. He licks this and licks that, licks this, and then he smells like fucking cat breath.
We gotta start giving him a Tic Tac or some shit.
Yeah. I've never fucking cat breath is the worst. If you ever run into a girl with cat breath, Carlos, I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
That's it.
Man, one time they introduced me to some girl, beautiful girl. I was like, wow. And then I went to a party. They go, think she'll dance with you? Damn right she'll dance with you. Oh my God.
Cat breath.
Oh, I was like, whoa. I remember we started calling her Scope.
Oh.
I like, hell no. Oh, you want to dance? That's it for me.
Bitch have halitosis or something?
Oh
Give her a Tic Tac.
You know who went out with her?
When
you said, well, no. When you said Lenny, I thought you were talking about my Lenny.
The other Lenny?
Remember Lenny?
Yeah.
Lenny went out with her. Lenny went straight to the, you know what I'm saying? He went straight to the action, and I like, hey, didn't you notice this? He goes, hell yeah, but I was already in action, so I couldn't.
Fucking cat breath is horrible. I'll tell you what, man, that was fucking unreal.
No. I gotta brush my teeth 2, 3, 4 times a day. I'm always, you know what I mean? That's nasty.
No, it's just natural fucking cat breath. I think stinks.
Yeah.
Cats don't lick you like dogs do, so you're not really that close to them.
Yeah.
And they don't let you to go face to face. Hell no, he caught me in the fucking cheek once. That motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah, he was playing, and he went like this, and his nail got caught in my face, and he's just hanging on there. Thank God he didn't pull, because they're like fucking fish hooks. Those things. Yeah. But you could jump and throw his ass in the bathtub with you, and he'll go swimming. Unreal.
That's crazy. Oh man, how we looking on the trip, man? Well, April, what else we need?
Nothing. I just got to send out I know there's people waiting on the itinerary of what we're going to do when we're out there. And, I got to send them.
You want to do that one in Cartagena instead of over here?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, we can do Cartagena.
You got to find out because we want to get a hotel that's for everyone can fit, right? We don't want to go to multiple places.
Yeah, mostly because everyone wants their own room.
Right.
That's the idea.
Cartagena, where are we going to go? Inside the city, inside the wall?
They can go inside the wall, or we can go. I spoke to someone today. Actually came to see me at the office, and I asked him about he knows a couple of private islands.
A private island.
Mm-hmm. He told me he's gonna get me the prices and everything.
How many? What, like with a mansion on it?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're talking.
He's got the boats. He's got everything.
That's a trip on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You got an island.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be having waiting for us over at the island.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Fantasy Island. Is that what it's called? Remember the show?
I got the plane.
Oh, that'd be some good
shit. That idea that you came up the other day with, or someone's right, that we can start doing that.
Oh, that'd be good.
we do some fantasy island kind of thing within the mob and the cartels, and they can actually live an experience. We'll do a boatload or something.
Yeah, we'll make them figure out, like, with the one code. We did the one code on the internet here on YouTube.
Right.
No, we'll give them a mission
That they gotta accomplish while they're here.
So what do you think about that, people? Not for, we got another code coming up anyway. Here comes that fucking cat. He's a hunter. About 6 feet long. No.
He heard you talking about him. He's like, what the fuck you gonna say about me?
I'm glad his nails are long because I can hear him walking. Tick, 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 tick. But so we did the code on the YouTube video, and it was fun. They had to crack it. Code was a little tricky, but we can do a trip, and we'll have to plan it out. This would be good, where they can either, we have 2 teams. I think we have 2 teams, because you're gonna have to have 2 teams. Right, either 2 teams, or you have to get actors on the other. I think you get 2 teams, and the objective will be team A has to get a load to team B, and then team B would have to drop it off to, hire some local people that are actors or something like that. And they got it, but it's not just that easy. There'll be codes, there'll be fucking mistakes, someone might rip you off, someone might get picked up. The load might be short, money might be short, and all these headaches that you deal with inside a small transaction, and you leave it to team A and B to solve it, and you give them the rules and the parameters of what they can do to solve it. Obviously, no one gets hurt, but hey, if your one team wants to pick up someone, we'll make sure that the person they can pick up is someone we hired, not someone who flew in, but like an actor or someone. Yeah, you go pick them up, and you better get the fucking information out of them. And they can play.
Let's work on it. That's a good idea.
That'll work. That'll work.
And they can live the experience.
Right, and you'll have the boss. You have 2 bosses, and you have the other guys, under guys in the organization, and he can put out the order to go pick up so and so, and then you got to extract the information out of them.
We'll have some barbed wire and PCTs just in case.
Yeah. I was thinking about all kinds of shit. You can pick up, when you pick up the one guy and he won't talk, well, then you got to pick up one of his family members.
Right.
And you put on a video. Hey, we got your so-and-so.
Right.
No, it could look good.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna hang out with this guy this weekend. So, and he says he's going out to one of the islands this weekend. I gotta see how my schedule is, and might probably go out there with him and check it out. And then maybe that'll be something for the April trip. We can do something like that. Plus, it's gonna be it's high season though. Yeah,
we'd want to do that one on a lower one, because
low season.
The trip alone that would cost us more money anyway, a lot.
Oh, the prices triple on high season. The price is triple. We got to do it in low season.
Low season, right? Plus, they're going to be occupied trying to fucking get this load from point A to point B. They won't be worried about going to visit fucking sightseeing.
Exactly.
They'll be worried about fucking surviving.
Okay, but I think next trip we'll stay in Cartagena.
Okay.
We'll stay in Cartagena. Let me see if maybe a ranch. We can stay at a ranch or something.
How about the other ranch that's off the island, off the water, when we took the boat the last time I went.
Okay. Okay. That's Bora Bora.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the fuck you call it, but I know when you go, you don't want to go home.
That's Bora Bora. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I'll find out packages.
Find out about that, because someone's telling me, hey, you go there, you don't want to leave. All inclusive, everything, right? You just
everything.
Oof.
Everything is everything.
Everything's everything. All right.
All right, my friend.
All right, brother.
Catch you in a little bit. All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.